Hey gents, if you follow along on Instagram where you see some of the behind the scenes where I frequently travel, you know that this shirt is probably the most worn shirt in my entire collection. It's my favorite shirt to travel in, very versatile, and you'll know it's a Mizzen in Maine by the blue stitch in here. And I've got some summer pickups from them, and this came in before that really cool ad with Phil Mickelson, but just for the record, I've been wearing them for several years. I'm an OG fan. I got videos on the channel going back to 2015. But I got some summer pickups here. I'm excited to open these up, try them on, and keep going with my Mizzen in Maine collection because it continues to grow every year. And as always with Mizzen in Maine, made in America. So let's flip over to the unboxing. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff, and let's get into the new pickups. All right, for these summer pickups, we have 2 short sleeve shirts, 2 long sleeve shirts. In the long sleeves, we have one that is blue label and one that is not blue label. And all of these are from the Leeward collection. I like the Spinnaker and I have a couple of the shirts, but I find that when I'm going to reach for shirts out of my closet, they're almost always the Leeward. So in both of the fabrics, you get all of the aspects of the performance. You get the moisture wicking, 4-way stretch, very comfortable, easy to wash. So you get them in both. The Spinnaker tends to be a little bit more stretchy and not as formal. The Leeward can get away with being a dress shirt and no one would notice. And so all of these are the Leeward. And these are the first short sleeve shirts I have from Mizzen in Maine. I have one of the seersucker shirts that I really like, and that was in my lookbook video. I'll link to that below. And the Leewards on these, it's a lighter weight than the Leeward in my dress shirts. And so I like that. I like the short sleeves. And both of them have great little micro check prints, and I'm really liking this white one. I think I don't have many white shirts in my collection. I also don't have many micro checks. I couldn't wear this one because there's a little like art, there's like some weird stuff going on with the video, but I do like the dark and the light. And the best part here, especially for the summer, is the comfort of these because they're so lightweight, they stretch, they move. You know, I've got some linen shirts that I really like. Those always get a little bit wrinkly, that's just the nature of linen. But some of the cotton button-down shirts that I have, I've got some old ones from H&M, I've got some of them ones from Bonobos, but these are like, you know, I would golf in this. It's like really, really comfortable, just as Phil Mickelson does. For the dress shirts, like I said, one non-blue label, one blue label, both in the Leeward fabric. The big thing with the blue label is the placket and the cuffs on here. You can see my video where I compared the two, but the blue label tends to be more like traditional, really classic office dress shirt, and then the non-blue label, they'll do a little bit more fun prints and patterns here. So this is like a nice Friday shirt, and this one is your everyday grind. And again, like Mizzen in Maine, I travel in these all the time. I travel with these all the time because you throw these in a suitcase and they look great pulling them out, no worrying about steaming, ironing, that sort of thing. And so Mizzen in Maine is still one of my favorite dress shirts out here, and probably the biggest one in my collection. Like I talked about that pink one before, and now with the short sleeves, you know, the seersucker I wear a lot, and the short sleeves, really digging this. And like every other Mizzen in Maine product, made in the USA, and that's what really separates them from like State and Liberty, is you're getting slightly better stuff than State and Liberty, made in the USA, and they still need to do that video too. So although the Threadsmith shirt will repel Tabasco, it's not nearly as like stretchy, lightweight, and comfortable as the Mizzen in Maine shirts, and so working on putting all of that together, still coming. And Kevin, the founder of Mizzen in Maine, just launched a podcast. I really liked the first episode, and hey Kevin, why not come on my podcast, talk about it a little bit? Love to hear from you over there. And then as always, if you have any questions about Mizzen in Maine, the products, anything else, I've been wearing Mizzen in Maine for 3 years or something like that. I've got the chinos and everything else. Any questions I can answer down in the comments. You can also reach out at _Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram. One of my favorite brands that I've ever covered on this channel, and I'll continue to talk about them because this is another one where when I recommend these to people and people get them, them, they love them, and they buy more stuff. And so that's always a really good indicator to me that people like the brand, trust my recommendations, and that's the biggest thing for me. So until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.